Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my Birchbox unboxing for July 2018. If you want to see what's inside this month's box, then keep on watching. So I don't know if I'm late to this party, but I just realized how cute this little magic inside thing is on the back of the Birchbox itself. But that's adorable. I might be super late, but that's just little things like that kind of give me so much excitement when it comes to subscriptions. Like Birchbox is the only subscription I know that will like address you in like the most affirmative ways. On the shipping label, I don't know if you guys have maybe you've noticed this, but like the magical Sarah Lokker or like little things like that to me are just so detail oriented and I love it so much. This is this month's Birchbox. We kind of have here a little bit of a succulent vibe, which is like, you know, peak of summer, like cacti. I truthfully don't really pay too much attention, but I think it is cute. I love the color story of this, but I've recently been no longer hoarding my Birchboxes and just recycling them every month. But needless to say, this is this month's Birchbox. Opening up the card inside, it's talking about how to hack your summer and talking about different ways to make the most of your summer. During the summer for me, I have a really hard time staying in tune with like my resolutions and like goals that I set for myself each day. I am somebody who is very type A, very detail oriented and very goal oriented. And for me, sometimes I find that like with the dog days of summer, everything's so lax and chill that I don't stay very thorough with my routine. Inside here we have a bunch of stuff, so let's go ahead and break it down. The first thing I'm going to pull out of my Birchbox is from Dr. Jart, and this is the Water Fuse Ultimate Hydro Gel, and this is probably going to be a gel moisturizer, which I said in my Sephora play how much I really love during the summer because they are such a cooling sensation. Gel-based cream that's packed with Belgium hot spring water, hyaluronic acid, and Acacia peptide to firm and plump. So this is going to be something that's going to be very moisturizing with that hyaluronic acid, and it doesn't really smell like a whole lot. Not that I was expecting anything, but when I think cooling and gel, immediately pops into my mind is cucumber. I don't know, I'm weird like that. A little goes a long way, as I just learned by applying the back of my hand, but it seems like it's going to take a really long time to dry down. And it almost leaves the skin like looking shiny and like sheeny. We'll let that kind of sit on the back of the hand for a little bit and kind of see how it seeps into the skin and how the finish of it is. I don't think I've ever tested Dr. Jart, but I've seen a lot of things of, you know, beauty influencers and beauty gurus who swear by Dr. Jart. It's exciting to get my very own hands on a product from there, and we'll have to see. The hydrogel has been drying on my hand, and I will say it's leaving a little bit of a tacky feel behind, which I don't know if I'm going to love that during the summer because tacky to me is just going to create a lot of oils. But needless to say, I am excited to give this a shot from a company that I've seen so much from. Next in our Birchbox, we have something from Oribe, and this is the Matte Waves Texture Lotion. And this is going to be PC undone texture with this lightweight lotion that leaves a matte finish. We all know I don't love styling and heating my hair during the summer, so I'm always down to try products that are going to give me air texture, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of control when it comes to air drying, because my hair is so crazy on its own that I like to have a little bit of structure with it. So this is going to be something that gives us that PC, maybe beachy waves. I'm excited to see how to kind of go about working this through the hair to see if you can achieve different types of curls, but it smells very lightweight and refreshing for a hair product. Like sometimes with hair products, it's like kind of fragranty and it weighs the hair down, at least in my experiences. But I am really excited to try this out because who doesn't love grab and go products that you could just throw in the hair and walk out the door. Next in our Birchbox, we have a perfume sample from TOCCA, and this is Cleopatra. And this is going to be a more fruity scent because it has grapefruit, greens, fade into sensual, matte, jasmine, and vanilla musk. So let's go ahead and give this a squirt. I can already tell off the bat I'm not going to like this because of that jasmine. I'm very finicky when it comes to jasmine and florals of that nature. But let's go ahead and refer to this. Got bitter grapefruit, peach nectar, rich vanilla, and golden amber. So that amber and that jasmine musk is what I'm smelling. And On a first impression, I don't love how musky it smells, which is weird because usually I am somebody who does not mind musk, and I'd rather have something that smells a little bit more cozier, muskier. But for this is all I'm smelling is that jasmine and amber, and I'm not a big fan of it. And very lightly am I smelling like that peach, grapefruit, that citrusy. That's more on the tail end of it rather than the front. I'll go ahead and test this and wear this through the video, and we'll come back to a second impression on that a little bit later. But on a first squirt, not a fan. We have a liquid lipstick from Laritzy, which is a long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade colored Tidal. This looks like almost every other lipstick in my collection, and what's funny is that I have said time and time again I will never complain about receiving a color like this. This isn't me complaining, but this is me saying like enough is enough. I have had so many colors like this, and I'm not complaining because at least within the last 2 months I've received 3 lipsticks, now 4, that kind of look like this. A richly pigmented liquid lipstick for deep mauve hue that lasts from dusk till dawn. It says that it's water resistant formula, which makes me nervous to see if it will pass the eat, drink, and kiss test. But let's go ahead and not swatch on the lips because I do have something on my lips, but we'll give it a little bit of a swatch on the back of the hand here. Tidal on the back of the hand. It does seem to be pretty almost like warmish tone when it comes to mauves, which I do have a lot of mauves, but I have a lot that are cool tone, warm tone, and it's fun to test the different variables because I will pull out 6 lipsticks that look exactly like this, swatch them all next to each other, they will all look different. I really am excited for liquid lipsticks because again, that is my favorite formula. I've never heard of this company, and it's paraben free, and it was designed in Montreal, so I'm always down to try new indie brands. And I always love whenever I am wearing an indie brand lipstick and someone's like, oh, I love your lipstick, is that MAC? And I'm like, no, this is a smaller company. And then it also makes you feel a little bit better too, because not only are you supporting somebody's hopes and dreams, but you're also giving them free advertising, and it's so much cooler to be like, oh, this is from a local small company in Montreal. Like, to me, I just love that indie vibe when seeing people put so much effort into, you know, something and, you know, spreading it by word of mouth, literally. Last thing inside our Birchbox this month, oh boy, is a MakeupDrop, which is a silicone beauty applicator. And I remember when the whole like YouTube community was going basically apeshit for silicone applicators. I never had got my hands on one because I didn't really even use beauty blenders at that point in time. So I'm definitely nervous to try this out. It feels so weird. I don't know. Now that I got hair all over it, this feels so weird when it comes to like how, I don't know how makeup would like easily, truthfully, I don't know how makeup's gonna blend with this. It just feels so awkward. But this says here, it is a non-porous silicone applicator to ensure that cream or liquid formulas go a long way. I don't know how this little guy is gonna work. I'm excited to try it out though, because again, I remember when everyone was going apeshit for like silicone and all those different like beauty trends. Anything that's one of those fun beauty things to just test out for the sake of saying that you tested it out. I went back and I smelled Cleopatra on my wrist, and I will say the more that it settles, the less of that musk you're getting and more of the citrusy back end of it. I still am not convinced that I love it, but we'll give it a wear test it out through the day, see how I feel about it, if it gives me a headache or if it's something I receive a lot of compliments on. But yeah, that was everything that was inside my Birchbox this month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I get new Birchboxes. I think this month's box was a little bit different in terms of products received because it was a little all over the board, which I never will complain about Birchboxes or any beauty subscription like that because you're testing a lot of different things and getting more bang for your buck. I'll be sure to do a full blog review for you guys over at the blog, and you guys can check that out at Life with Sarah or at sarahlock.com, 2 H's, 2 K's, and I'll also be sure to link all of my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. So I think overall this month, I'm gonna give this month's Birchbox a B-, only on a first impression because I'm just not so sure. I mean, it's all over the board. There's a lot of things in there that I feel that I will like eventually, but yeah, it's kind of a little all over the place as how I felt this video filming went. But yeah, that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, love you always, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.